Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the CasaBlanca Resort and Casino here in Mesquite, Nevada, where tonight, Tuff-N-Uff Productions, in association with the Extreme Couture GI Foundation, is proud to present the future stars of MMA, a night of amateur mixed martial arts. Tonight's bouts are supervised by the Nevada State Athletic Commission and sanctioned by the ISKA. The president is Corey Schaefer. The ISK event representative is Ralph Cook. Our scorekeeper is Carlos Canton. Our timekeeper is Troy Mazzagatti. Physicians at ringside this evening, the lead is Dr. Rhonda Bacheron, assisted by Dr. Yee and Dr. Earl. Our judges scoring this evening will be Mark Smith, John Quinn, and Jimmy Bice. And our referees who will be working on a rotation system, Chris Taioni, Jason Trevino, and Mark Smith. All right, fans, is everybody ready for some MMA? Let's get things started with our first bout of the evening. All bouts tonight are scheduled for 3 two-minute rounds. This first bout in the 170-pound division, our referee will be Chris Taioni. Introducing first, he'll be fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the brown camouflage trunks, and he makes his debut this evening. Representing Warrior, please welcome Justin Bonner. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the black trunks. His record stands at 1 victory with no defeats. Representing Filipino MMA, here is Jesse Bowler.
There you have it. We have our official word for the first fight of the night. Randy Couture and Extreme Couture along with Tuff-N-Uff. You have Brian Salmon, Junie Browning here at ringside. What's from Season 8 of the Ultimate Fighter, and got the stare down. You ready for some good fights tonight?
I can't wait. Jesse Bowler, it's his first fight, but he looks like he's been fighting for a while. Look at him. He's tatted up.
He's got a lot of tats, man.
He looks intimidating for your, especially if it was your first fight.
You know, you're absolutely right. I mean, to look at a guy like that, looked like he might have did some time, but he's got the tats. He's got his chin down. He's ready to go. Looks like he's got a little Muay Thai stance there, huh?
Yeah, he looks like he has some skill. He's been training at Warrior, so I'm sure he's ready for this.
All right, well, Justin Bonner comes out with a couple kicks from Filipino MMA, but
got the single.
Got the single leg by Jesse.
He almost had his leg sweep.
Went for the takedown, but pretty good job of fighting it off. Is Justin
throwing knees? Oh, he went for the takedown.
How about that? Reversal. Justin gets the takedown and a quick reversal by Jesse, and now Jesse in the brown shorts is now on his back.
They're having trouble controlling each other. It looks like he's trying to trap the arm.
Trying to get that right arm trapped and get some punches to the face?
Yep. If you trap the arm right, you can go for a submission, but it would be very hard. But it looks like Jesse might, see. It looks like
Justin on top there in the black shorts.
If you don't get submission, see.
Got a neck crank. He submitted him.
Told you, if you trap that arm, you get a neck crank
That's
out of
what I'm talking
it.
about.
It rarely happens. It's a low percentage move. If it happens, it happens. That's where experience comes into play. Your first fight, man, you go in there and you be nervous.
And it worked out nicely. How about that? Justin Bonner submitted by Jesse Bowler.
With a neck crank.
With a neck crank.
That's awesome. It's a very low percentage move.
But he got it. He got it taken care of.
That's really good. That's real good. I knew that's what he was going for too when I saw him trying to trap the wrist, either that or a crucifix. But he only had the head and the arm, so most of the time it's usually a submission, neck crank, or anything like that.
So Jesse Bowler moves to 2-0 after picking up the victory. Justin Bonner goes to 0-1. There's a replay that Junie's talking about. Go ahead, man.
Right when he trapped the arm, he had him tapping. I knew that's what he was going for. If he had the far side underhook, he probably would have went for a crucifix, but I didn't see him having it, so I knew he was going for a neck crank. And that was real good. That was a good move.
Very good. And once he got that arm, I mean, he did that neck crank. He tapped like that.
Right. It hurts. It sucks pretty bad. I trained at Extreme Couture. You know, at Extreme Couture, you have some top-level dudes, and they put me in that, so I know how bad it sucks.
There it is, another look at it. There's a lot of reversals, but once he got on top there was Jesse Bowler on top. He gets that right arm.
That's where he's going for right there. He's trying to step over the arm, trying to step over the wrist and figure for his legs.
And he gets it in there. That's a pretty complex move, man, and he got it done.
Especially with head and arm. Usually people can slip outside of the, slip out back, but you know, he didn't have an opportunity to.
Well, there you have it. Jesse Bowler moves to 2-0. Let's go inside the ring with Jake Gutierrez.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest ends at 55 seconds of the first round. By way of the armbar submission for the winner, Jesse Bowler.
There you have it. Jesse Bowler moves to 2-0 with a submission neck crank. I guess what would the name be? Just neck crank submission?
Yeah, I would just call it a neck crank. I mean, he could have done anything. It's a combination between like a shoulder lock and a neck crank. I mean, usually it kills my neck when people put me in it, but depends on how you're fighting out of it. That's a good submission to have, especially on your second amateur fight.
There you go, 2-0. Jesse Bowler will be right back from Mesquite.